U.S. military confirms airstrikes on Houthi targets in Yemen.
Ukraine appoints new high-ranking military commanders.
Driving force for socio-economic development from key transport projects.
Hello everyone, you're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Đăng. Let's get started. U.S. forces claim to have targeted 2 unmanned surface vessel and 3 anti-ship cruise missile systems near the port city Houthi in Yemen. These targets are believed to pose threat to ships in the region.
The U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, stated that these USVs and missiles are in the area controlled by Houthi forces in Yemen. U.S. forces claimed that the attacks were aimed at protecting freedom of navigation and ensuring the safety of international waters for U.S. merchant ships and warships. However, these efforts have not prevented Houthi forces from carrying out attacks on merchant ships, showing their support for the Palestinians in Gaza during Israel's military campaign. According to health authorities in the Gaza Strip, Israeli military attacks in the region have resulted in over 28,000 fatalities, with over 60 people reportedly killed in Israel's recent attacks in the city of Rafah, where over half of Gaza's population is seeking refuge.
In other news, Ukraine has appointed a series of new high-ranking military commanders to enhance its defense capability amid the ongoing conflict with Russia, which lasted nearly 2 years.
The newly appointed positions include the commanders of the ground forces, the territorial defense forces, the joint forces, and the airborne assault forces. One of them is Lieutenant General Alexander Pavlik, who has served as Deputy Defense Minister since February 2023. This appointment is part of President Volodymyr Zelensky's long-awaited plan to reform Ukraine's military leadership, which includes the dismissal of Ukraine's top military commander, Valery Zaluzhny. Kiev is grappling with a shortage of personnel and equipment as it enters 2024 and achieved few victories on the front line over the past year. The Zelensky government also faces disruptions in military aid from the United States, Ukraine's largest supporter.
The Prime Minister has directed the State Security Commission to verify information with the National Population Database to clean up data on securities investor and individual license for security trading by March 2024.
Earlier, in mid-December 2023, the Prime Minister directed the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Public Security to collaborate in cleaning up data on investors to enhance market safety. This directive was outlined in a dispatch emphasizing the reinforcement of stock market development measures. The review of investor data, in general, will be conducted before the cleanup of data at securities companies. By January 31st, the number of domestic individual stock trading accounts reached 7.36 million, an increase of over 125,000 accounts compared to the end of the previous month. This is the highest level in the last 4 months.
Coming up next are some updated news. Good weather in the early days of the 2024 Lunar New Year in Nghệ An province is creating favorable conditions for people to travel. Many attractions in the province have attracted a large number of visitors for sightseeing, enjoying scenery and taking photos. Adorned beautifully, many spas in Vinh city have become enjoyable destinations, attracting a large number of families and young people to admire the scenery and capture meaningful moments in the new spring, such as the Flower Road on Hồ Tùng Mậu pedestrian street, many historical and scenic spots such as Uncle's Homeland, Đại Huệ Pagoda, Kênh Temple, and other tourist destinations in rural areas will also continue to attract visitors to come and enjoy the atmosphere of spring.
According to the salary reform plan, the average salary of officials, public employees and civil servants is expected to increase by about 30% starting from July 1, 2024. From 2025, this salary level will continue to be adjusted, increasing by an average of 7% annually. Therefore, adding up from 2021, the time of salary reform according to Resolution No. 27 NQ per terawatt set to be implemented. To July 1st this year, the salary of officials, public employees, and civil servants has increased significantly at about 60% on average. This is a considerable increase compared to the average annual increase of 7% before the salary reform was implemented.
According to the Ministry of Public Security, in 3 days of Tet holiday, from 30th of December to the 2nd of January based on lunar calendar, the National Traffic Police Force has handled more than 10,000 cases of drunk driving, including nearly 4,000 cases detected in a single day. Compared to the same period of last Lunar New Year, the number of handled violations increased by 307 cases, equivalent to 787%. The amount of fines increased by over 1.5 billion Vietnamese dongs. The Traffic Police Department explained that the high increase in drunk driving violations was due to the strengthened enforcement measures such as setting up checkpoints on major roads and mobile patrols. The National Traffic Police Force will continue to maximize the deployment of patrol and control forces to handle violations.
In recent years, many key projects at both the provincial and national levels have been invested and implemented, spanning from mountainous area, midland to coastal plains. These projects have created driving force for local socio-economic development, particularly when Nghệ An start to implement Resolution 39 of the Politburo with defining 4 economic corridors. More in the following story. Located more than 20 kilometers from Mueang San town, Tador village in Mueang Thip commune, Nghệ An district was previously a hotspot of drug-related issues. In 2021, the first phase of Mueang San Tador Khe Hien Road was completed. By May 2023, the second phase will also finish. The convenient traffic not only creates favorable conditions for socio-economic development, but also contribute to strengthening national security and defense. The once troubled area of Tador is now preparing to receive the title of cultural village.
In the past, due to the dirty roads, police and military forces faced many difficulties in doing their tasks. Now, thanks to the new road, defense security is guaranteed.
The project connecting National Highway 7C from Hoa Sơn Commune, Do Lương District to Ho Chi Minh Road through Tân Kỳ Commune. Tân Kỳ District is 21 km long with a scale of level 3 road in the delta. Will be completed and handed over for the use in the first quarter of 2024. This project will be a significant motivation for the development of Do Lương and Thanh, Tân Kỳ districts, connecting to many other transportation roads to the western region of Nghệ An.
The district is focusing on building a Grade 4 urban area. There are a number of major transport projects under investment, including Road 7C, which is one of the key routes, thereby facilitating economic development, attracting investment.
In 2023, the Department of Transport has completed over 130 km roads and 10 bridges. In 2024, the project to connect National Highway 7C to Ho Chi Minh Road will be completed and handed over in the first quarter. The Vinh Road will be completed in the second quarter, and the coastal roads is expected to be completed in the third quarter. In May 2024, the North-South Expressway section from Duanzhou to Bai Vot will also be completed. Combined with province key transportation projects, the transportation infrastructure in the area will be systematically connected in 2024, providing momentum for Nghệ An to speed up and effectively implement the socio-economic development plan. This is the end of the show today. Thank you for watching.